Okay guys, a couple of people have asked me recently over on the forum and on my YouTube if I can show them how I attach my bands to the pouch. Basically how I make my band sets and how I attach my band sets to the frame. So I'll take you through it now in this video. I'll take my time, explain it all thoroughly. This is my elastic rig. You don't need one of these, but you know they're easy to knock up, and if you're going to make quite a few band sets, I'd recommend making one. Makes life much easier, and you can also get your bands neater. If you haven't got one of these, you could always get somebody to hold your bands in place. But as I said, they only take 10 minutes to knock up, and they're much easier to use. You can see in my other videos exactly how I made it and the dimensions for making it. Right then, what else you'll need? Obviously your strips of Theraband. Mine are going to be double hunting bands. My gamekeeper bands with 2 strips each side. You need 2 strips to bind onto the Catapult. 2 thin strips, 2 little strips, sorry, to bind your Theraband onto the pouch. Obviously your Catapult, some scissors, and this piece of string. Really easy using this piece of string. So first of all, these are tapered bands. I'll get my band set how I want them. As you can see, line the tops up like so. As I said, I don't normally take this long to make, but I'm taking you through it slowly to show you. Roll like so. Get your pouch, put through. I'll pull approximately 20mm through. All I like to do is make sure your bands are running level. As you can see, that's running perfectly level. Simply fold like so. Nice neat fold, see that guys? Into the vise, one side at a time. It's easy as that. The vise won't damage the bands or anything, as they've been thoroughly sanded. Same again. Thin side, roll, put through the pouch, pull approximately 20mm through, make sure the bands are running level like so, fold over and pull into that vise. As you know what I mean, you can do this with one hand. It's so easy with the elastic rig. Clamp in. You can see now the pouch not going anywhere, running perfectly level. I like to start my strips off with a little point so you can get the bit tucked in. As you can see, start binding. 2 or 3 binds is plenty. It's not going to come undone. As I say, I'll prefer to do a good 10 binds or so. Keeping it tight all the way, always putting the pressure on the Theraband. That's a very nice little neat bind now, also very strong. This piece of string, like so, on there, wrap once round the string, twice round the string, and that's plenty. That's not coming undone. The way I'll do this, pull it back through the string now, as you can see there. You'll hear a little click now. There you go, it's not going nowhere. Chop the excess off now, as you don't have to put it all through then. Little wiggle, job done. Exactly the same on this side now, just this one faster. Very easy method. I've made thousands of bands now. I make at least 10-15 band sets a day. I've been doing that for 6 months or so, so you know, I've never had a problem with any of my band sets. So I totally recommend this method of doing it. Again with a string through, once round the string, twice round the string, back through the hole, pull tight, listen to the click, like so. Chop the excess off and pull it through. When you're taking it out, just be careful. Hold one side, pull it out like that, hold the other side. Chop your excess off and chop the excess off that side. Now you have a set of gamekeeper bands. As I said before, they're running perfectly straight to the pouch, as you can see. Very neatly done. I'll show you how to attach it to the Catapult now. You take your 2 strips. I like to put a point on mine, as you can see. Just move this elastic rig out the way now, guys, while I show you this. There's my frame. The bands where I want them. First bind, go around just once like that at first. As I say, when you just go around once, then you can Adjust your bands, see that move because there's only one wrap, make sure they're perfectly into the centre, like so. And just give it a few binds. As I say, 3 or 4 binds is plenty, never come off, but I like to give it a good 10 binds or so. Never coming off this. Get the string. Twice round the string. 1, 2. Back for the string, the same method as on the pouch. Listen for the little click, like that. Chop the excess off and pull through. Let's repeat the process on this side now. As you're probably aware, my elastic grooves are deeper and wider than most. I don't like the narrow grooves myself, as you did 2 or 3 binds and it starts sticking out, you know, it's liable for damage and that. That's why I like my elastic grooves nice and deep and also wide, so as you can see the bind actually tucks nicely into the frame. It's only my preference, but it seems to be working great. Same again this side now. Level your bands up. It's important to make sure that the bands are running straight. It's like the main thing for accuracy. So take an extra little bit of time to make sure it's all running straight, like so. Spot on there, look. The same method again. Just to the first wrap. You see, after the first wrap they still move. You can still move them because it's not binded tight. It's running dead centre. Then start binding. And it's as simple as that. So the reason I've done this video is I've had a few people ask me if I can show them. I think quite a few people already know, and I did have it on one of my other videos somewhere. But I'll just go through it again step by step now. Again with a string. String in, wrap round once, wrap round twice, pull it through, pull this little strip of Theraband through the string, pull to the click, chop the excess off and pull it through. Chop these 2 excess bits off, the first one, and there's the second one. As you can see, very neatly done. Theraband tucked in nice. Running perfectly even bands, same length each side for accuracy, make sure it's even. The bind on the pouch, very neat, very tight. And well, there you go guys, it's as simple as that. I hope this has answered all your questions. If there's anything else I can help you with, just give me a shout. Cheers and all the best.